Hello everyone, welcome to another video from Forgotten Spearhawking Props. My name is Team Vlogger and today we're going to be doing a review on the Gemmy animated Beholder skeleton. Okay, so yeah, there's a whole, before I start, I just want to mention, yeah, there's a whole story about this guy, about, me purchasing him. Anyway, well, this item came out in, let's see if I can actually guess it right. I'm pretty sure it came out in 2000, either 2006, 7, or 8. It was around in 2008, but I'm thinking if it was actually like, if it came out in 2006 or 2004, I don't know. But all I know is that it was in 2008 because I remember seeing this guy in Walgreens. They had this guy at Walgreens and a few other stores that I do not know where, but I know there was a few other stores. It's just not on the top of my head right now. But yeah, this guy is from Gemmy, which it's, you can tell it's Gemmy because, obviously it has that base, and a lot of Gemmy life sizes have a similar base, except it has like a purple button. But basically, it's Gemmy for sure. It's one of, and there's a era of these guys. I don't know which one was first, but there's a whole era of these, these skeletons. I think the first, I don't know which one the first one was, but I know there's a few. There's like there's another skeleton, that has a like a hood on. So, I'm not really quite sure, but there is, multiple versions of this guy. Different, it's like an era of Gemmy, with the Gemmy, if Gemmy has an era, it's really good. But, I guess I'll explain my story about this guy. So, I got this guy at the Salvation Army, just a little down the road from my house, and I got him in 2014. Yeah, Salvation Army, and I noticed him through when we were like, because say our grocery store Safeway is right next to there. So whenever we would drive by Salvation Army, and I noticed him in the car, like when we were driving past the Salvation Army, I noticed him. I'm like, oh my god, I know this guy. I recognize him. I watch videos of him, and we went inside. I think a few weeks later, I'm pretty sure. And I asked my parents if I could get this guy, and they said yes. So I got this guy. I don't know how much. I think I would say about maybe like $10 or less, around there, because Salvation Army is pretty cheap, which is cool. And yeah, so I got this guy and I had him ever since. The thing that was broken on him, well, I actually had to change his batteries because it was getting really bad. So when I first got him, something that was wrong was, I think there was a broken gear, and his neck couldn't lift up. I kind of to like push it a little bit. It kind of reminded me of like a Chucky Toys 2010 Demonica when you have those problems. I've seen a couple of videos where you have to like push it back up to make it work. So yeah, that's what I had to do, is push the neck up whenever it slid down, so I would so it could function properly. But yeah, it had like a broken gear, and I think it was years later, last year in October 2019. A few days before Halloween, this guy, I did a review on this guy. Oh, I didn't do a review on this guy, but I was just, turning him on. And his mouth suddenly stopped. And I'm like, what? Like, let me press it again. And yeah, the mouth broke. And I'm like, dang it. Like, that's it's really sad. Because I barely see these guys on eBay. But, so when I made a video about him announcing that, this guy's mouth is broken, and if anyone could give me any tips on how to fix this guy, because I don't fix anything, I said that would be great. And Spear Halloween 9, we were gonna do a haunt, and we did do the haunt, and I mentioned to him if there's any way he could fix this this pirate skeleton, and he said yeah, sure, and he just took it to his place after he left, and he fixed this guy. and then a few months later, he mailed it back to me, and he works. And not only that, not only did he fix the mouth, but he also fixed the broken gear for his neck area, which I really thank him for that because I think he noticed it and then he's like, I'll fix this part as well. But that's I really appreciate him for doing that because now he fully works, which is really nice. And he took apart the clothes and he took them apart. And I'm like, wow, you can really see all the mechanisms there, and then put it back and like nothing happened. So that's really, really cool. The only thing is that his eye never really shot out. You know how they whenever they go down, the eyeball usually shoots out. It not shoot out, but like it kind of drops down. This one doesn't do it for some reason, and it never did. Nothing broken. I guess it just just doesn't do it. But let's get into the detail. There's not much detail, but for common sense, let's go ahead and do it. So you have the nice pirate hat with the skull in there, and then I like how he has like an eye patch connected to his hat as well. Pirates. What do they need that? And the mouth works really good, so that's great. And there's a little hot glue on his nose. It looks like he has some stuff coming out of his nose, but that's pretty funny. So yeah, he basically drops his head down. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Nice pants. I do like the color. I do like how his shirt is like kind of purplish because most pirates you don't really see that much. You only see like I don't know, like a red or black shirt, but I think it's pretty cool how his shirt's like that. And his hands are pretty nice. I like how they they're like really small. I do like how he has I forgot what's it called, like a I don't know, like a wooden wooden whatever. And also the base is a little dusty because I kind of left them out a little bit. But I'm gonna be putting them away today and putting them back in the bin. And then next time I'll get them out is during the Halloween season. So I don't know. I'm not sure how tall he is. I'll just kind of compare him to my my hand. This is how big he is. He's my hand's a little clearly bigger than his face. His face is a little bit small, but these are mini Gemmy items. But there's not really much to say about this guy. He's pretty old, I would say. He's around either 2004, 5, 6, or 7, and he was around 2008. I don't know if that was last year or not, but they made different versions of this guy. His mouth, I know usually their mouths go far down below, but his mouth never did. Even when it worked, it never went far down below. I don't know if that's. I think this one's a later version. I'm pretty sure because I think the older versions, their mouth usually go down a little bit further. But for this guy, it's not the case. And yeah, so actually, let me see if there's a year on this one. Let me see. Does it say anything? Let me see. Gemmy. No, it just says Gemmy. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's no year on it, but it just says Gemmy. So that's proof right there. That's from Gemmy. But let's go ahead and get this guy on. And yeah, he has 4 phrases when he talks, and then when he sings, it's just the same song. It's that one disco-y song from the 70s. Get down tonight. Woo, get down tonight. All right, so I'll go ahead and play it. And you guys will see him in action, fully working.
When a pirate was captured, it meant a trip to the gallows, but I kept me head. See?
And yeah, he fixed it really well. It's shaky, but I don't care because usually when he used to work, he would go. You just kind of make a little noise. So that kind of bothered me a little bit, but now you don't hear that anymore. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and also the problem was with his mouth is that he had a broken string.
The second favorite thing of a pirate to keep on his shoulders is his parrot. The first is his head.
And here comes the song. man. You see how awesome he works? He's really, really cool.
Pirates aren't the friendliest of people. Sometimes they handle your own head. I bet you'd like to know where I've hidden the treasure. Come closer and I'll tell you. It's in here!
Alright, one more time.
When a pirate was captured, it meant a trip to the gallows, but I kept me head. See? The second favorite thing of a pirate to keep on his shoulders is his parrot. The first in his head.
Alright, so that's about it. That's about all of his phrases. So yeah, he's a really cool item, and he's pretty rare. You know, I don't really see him on eBay that much, but I think if you guys do want this thing, there are a few of them left on eBay. Well, I think there is one on eBay. I think there's only one, but if you want, I don't know I forgot how much it is. I think it's like, I don't know, like $50 or something. Hopefully it's not overpriced. But if you guys want one, there is one on there, so I would recommend grabbing it before anyone else does. So yeah, that's about the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not much to say about him, but I guess you'll say he's a classic. Just a classic. So yeah, he's I really like him. Yeah. So if you guys want to see more, so you know, probably the next time I'll upload will be, you know, I don't know, depends. But if you guys want to see more videos on this channel, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you guys want to. And go check out, you know, Spirit Halloween 9's channel, because, you know, he fixed this thing for me, and, you know, he produced pretty good quality videos. And please go check out my channel if you guys want to. It's in the comment section below, so if you guys want to check out both of our channels, they will be there. And if, yeah, so, yeah, so that's really about all I have to say. And we will be uploading more content for you guys, and even more during the Halloween season. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and please comment down any props you guys want to see that we have, or just name a prop and we'll see if we have it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please, you know, just alright. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and make sure not to stay forgotten.